Hi, I'm Chris Giamo, and at TD Bank, we believe all citizens need to be informed about the important financial issues that affect their daily lives. That's why we're proud to support programming produced by the Caucus Educational Corporation.
Funding for this edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been provided by these public-spirited organizations, individuals, and associations committed to informing New Jersey citizens about the important issues facing the Garden State. Promotional support provided by Meadowlands Chamber, building connections, driving business growth.
This is One-on-One. I'm an equal American just like you are.
The jobs of tomorrow are not the jobs of yesterday.
Look at this. You got this?
Here it is, man. Look at that.
Life without dance is boring.
I don't care how good you are or how good you think you are, there is always something to learn.
Do you enjoy talking politics?
No.
People call me because they feel nobody's paying attention.
Our culture, I don't think, has ever been tested the way it's being tested right now.
That's a good question. High five.
Hi, I'm Steve Adubato. You know, about 20 years ago, in fact, exactly 20 years ago, our organization created something called Stand and Deliver. It's a leadership development program for inner city youth, Newark and other communities around the state, around the region. The whole idea was to teach communication skills, leadership skills, and every year we have something called the Stand and Deliver Night of Eloquence. So what you're about to see are young people who tell their stories, who talk about the change needed in their community. Gandhi said, be the change. Well, these young people are, in fact, the change. Listen to their presentations, see how much they care, and see what you need to do to make a difference in your community.
Hear ye, a story I'll tell, a fable of a damn fool, lucky as well, a proclamation of grace, a proclamation of fate, a seen before unseen, knowledge before unknown, an unasked blessing bestowed, new and vital life it brings. For his life had taken a dip, but now blessed with new wit, was given a second chance, an objective and new plans. Initiative was now given. His mind was now driven. Now was the time to act before his gift was taken back. And so he began. Inspiration had struck. He had a new plan. On his side was luck. He built a thing that everyone loved. His genius was renowned. He was held high above. He made lots of money, had worldwide fame, and then one day it left, just as it came. His gift was gone, and it made him sour with it, the money, the riches, the power. How could this happen? He had had it all. From glory and grace, he began to fall. What could he do when, out of the blue, came a small voice, pure and true? Thank you, sir, for inventing thing. With it, I have begun to bring new blessings into my life and others. And it's all thanks to you. To me, he muttered. He suddenly realized he had been seeing the wrong side. He had been lamenting, had wanted to hide, but his blessing had blessed others. It had brought new life. It had taken away fear, pain, and strife. I helped you, he asked the pure small voice, and others just like me. You gave us a choice. Revelation struck, and with it his luck turned once again. He was able to attain a new state in life, for now it was rife with blessings once more, and he learned something he hadn't known before. Be grateful for what you have. You may not have it for long, and you will not understand its worth until it is gone. Thank you. This program has really given me a chance to express myself and present myself in a better way so that I have an easier time connecting with people.
I'm supposed to be a leader, but how do I lead? Can I say how I feel? Or can I say how I dream? If I lie, do I come clean? Or if someone messes with me, do I turn mean? Man, it takes a lot for me to lead. But I'm gonna try and see if I succeed. But I tried, and I continue to fail. Following somebody else's footsteps, but to kids, I'm just a big fat whale. But I tried something different. And you know what I found out? That I'm an overachiever. Didn't need my mom, didn't need my brother, didn't need my sister, didn't need my father. All I needed was me, and now I'm on a path to continue to lead. Thank you so much.
I don't know how long I can do this. I'm always nervous. My palms are sweaty. I just want it all to stop.
I'm just doing my job, kid. And I don't mean to brag, but I think I'm doing pretty well if you ask me.
Oh, I should have known. It's you again, anxiety.
Thanks for the warm welcome. Oh, you didn't introduce me to your friends, I see. Hi, I'm Anxiety. I see a lot of familiar faces. I hope you guys are good. And I don't want much from you. I'm just checking in from last time. I haven't visited in a while.
Well, thanks to you, I failed the math test. Probably won't do good in school anymore, and probably won't have a successful job.
Girl, anxiety is the least of your worries. Everyone knows sadness is way more important than anxiety.
Sadness? What is there to be sad for? There's a lot to be anxious about.
You sure? Isn't it sad they won't be successful, won't be able to provide for your kids, and won't be able to attract any man because you're unemployed?
Oh. Now that I think of it, I'm depressed.
Hey, why so down?
Oh, hey friend. To be honest, I don't even know what's wrong anymore.
I'll tell you what's wrong. This little girl can't make up her mind. One day she's happy, the next she's nervous and anxious, and now she's upset about absolutely nothing. It's a shame. I mean, never knowing how to feel, how does that even make sense?
So what you're trying to say is she's bipolar. Oops, she's okay, don't you think?
Nah, she's probably happy about feeling that way. I mean, considering she can't even make up her mind for herself.
Wow, are you guys all this mean? I'm here for you. We're all here for you.
No, you're not. You don't understand. You don't understand how it feels like to go through so many confusing emotions and if it will ever end.
Ugh, look what you've done, bipolar. You've made her question herself. She's better off feeling sad and letting all her feelings out.
Are you serious? There's no time for being sad. She needs to be anxious.
No, you've got it all wrong. I think we should. Maybe it's better if we. On second thought.
No. She does not need to be bipolar.
Please,
Yes,
she
needs to be anxious.
Okay, nah. I think I'm finally ready to admit that I need help.
Mental illness is a part of our society with technology taking most of the blame. It is important to understand that millions of people around the world experience this on a day-to-day basis and that you are never alone. Remember to speak to a trusted adult about what you feel, your problems, or your thoughts. And remember, it's never too late to speak up.
The struggles. Man, they don't know. So the pain can't show, to never be low. Low self-esteem is what it seems by any means. Can't see insecurities, the flaws, the scars of life's deadly claws. Man with a broken sun, negative thoughts before the day begun. What was done? Weighing on the head like a boulder, several pages to life like a folder. Times have changed when older. Look in the mirror. Don't fit the criteria, shift directions, broken reflections, scabbed wounds, dirty infections. Under the impression, digestion. Hard to see a reflection, sexuality, fractions of reality, changing outfits every day, but still in the closet, chosen to stay. Biracial, facial hair is the notion, the identity of man in motion that makes social commotion, dried up dead skin cells, covered by dried and proper lotion. Father roles taken by mothers, sign of a time, life of a beginning. Every day keeps sinning, insecurities grinning in the faces of the weak. What's to speak? Can't be realistic because the focus is materialistic. Can't eat with you, envy you, and everything you do. Can't claim it's you, this figure in the mirror, but it's the path you pursue and the mind that you blind, so confined to insecurities. Thank you.
So this is the 20th anniversary of the Stand and Deliver Night of Eloquence. You and your team at RWJ Barnabas Health get the Dr. Martin Luther King Leadership Award. Your thoughts about tonight?
it's always magical. But tonight, on the 20th anniversary, I just have to say congratulations to every student and to every parent, to every teacher, and to every school. It was electrifying.
How good were these kids?
They are amazing. They remind me of the why, right? So why do we try so hard to change our communities? Why do we try to make certain that we are equitable? Why do we try to ensure that we eliminate healthcare disparities? Because these children deserve it.
Stand and Deliver has taught me to have a voice and not be afraid to use it. I think that this program is so beneficial because we learn how to be ourselves kind of and just deliver our messages to the world basically.
Sit still. Look pretty. Playing around is only for the boys. Don't complain if they hit or pinch you because boys only do that if they like you. Sit still. Look pretty. I need a boy to help me carry these things, and you're not a boy, so sit down. Cross your legs. Don't sit like a boy. Cover up. You wouldn't want anyone to get the wrong impression of you. Be quiet. I can almost hear you breathing. How will you ever find a man if you can't act like a lady? Please don't come to me crying again. Sit still. Look pretty. Men will be men. This is a part of life. Learn to get used to it or choose to never be happy. Be pretty, but be natural. Make an effort, but still make it seem effortless. Men like women who don't try so hard, but always try your hardest to please your man. Smile, or he won't come your way, she says. And to me, this is perfectly fine because no matter what, I know that my body is all mine. So I will not sit still, I will not be quiet, and I will not look pretty for any man who will not put in equal efforts. I was not created for you or any man for that matter. So you sit still, you be quiet, and you look pretty. Thank you.
Roger, let me ask you, you are the leader of nearly 50,000 young people in the city of Newark Public Schools. Your thoughts about this Stand and Deliver Night of Eloquence?
Oh, this has been an absolutely incredible evening. The talent that we have seen from our young people, from the students in the middle schools to throughout our high schools and in neighboring cities here, in fact, in front of all of these incredible people this evening to just showcase not only the talent, but the passion that our students have. And it's all responsible behind this incredible program, in fact, being the change, and imagining that they impact their community now and in the future is just absolutely incredible.
Why is that so important to be the change, Roger?
Well, obviously, our students need to understand, and this program has provided through your guidance and assistance and that of all the coaches, that their voice matters. Our young people have to understand that the only way that we're going to make our society better is not when they become adults, but by their actions today. And this program, proves that and is evidence of it.
To see more one-on-one with Steve Adubato programs, visit us online at steveadubato.org. If you would like to express an opinion, email us at info@caucusnj.org. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Steve Adubato PhD and follow us on Twitter at Steve Adubato.
Change. Change? The only change I ever knew was a change coming out of my dad's pocket. Change. The only change that rings a bell is the change I would look for on the pavement and the sidewalk so I can get a barrel of colored sugar water. Change. The greatest change I ever got was a $20 bill I found in my doorstep that one morning. A gift from the world for all the years I looked under my pillow and only finding a tooth. Not because she didn't exist, but because the change didn't. That bum in your street doesn't know any change. He only knows coins of pity. I remember one morning waking up and seeing this show called Despierta America and wondering if this show could actually despertar America. Wake up, government. Your people are drowning in poverty, and with all due respect, government, to your sovereignty, I want to tell you something from the heart, very solemnly. The people at the bottom need your help, and I am proud of me, Because me coming from a high water jeans wearing, baggy t-shirt using, hand-me-down taking experience, and coming to you proudly, saying if you don't make a change, I'll build an army of people who actually want to make a change. But honestly, do you think that this world is okay? Tell that to the poor guy slowly losing faith and all of his weight through all of the seasons. Through all of the seasons, losing all of his weight. And you think that's bad. This is our world. But what are you going to do about it? Try to get us out of this Great Depression, or wait till we the people make it out of this recession? People, now I'm talking to you. I'm not giving up, and neither should you. For I pledge my allegiance to the people of America, and I will not stop till something happens. Hey, Mr. President, spare change?
I thought I'd be a nervous wreck at the time, but I just seemed to be over it. I know high school is a big deal, but I didn't really feel it was that drastic of a change. Sure, I was getting older, and my new school's farther away, but everything was fine. I was fine. Not sure, not knowing, but fine. And now, as a freshman, I feel like I'm caught in this storm where I can't find the energy within myself to care for the damage that it's causing. So yeah, I once was an angsty and restless 8th grader at Quinman Street School. But now, I'm a Panther at Technology High.
You see, between tweets, snaps, and the endless wave of Photoshop pictures on our timelines, we are often found overwhelmed, and it's simply mind-blowing how we manage to blend online life and the real world. Interactions have never been easier than in this day and age, because where else in time can you like and comment on photos at the click of a button? Yes, social media is one of the new 7 wonders of the world because it links us all to one network. But it shouldn't be all that holds us together. We can all agree that life as we know would be much harder without the ability to retweet. But is online life the only life we should be living? Social media is actually preventing us from being social because we feel like, why meet up when we can group chat? And why take the time to laugh when we can LOL? We rank ourselves based on how many Facebook friends we have and how many followers we lead, when we should be taking the time to make actual friends and being actual leaders. It's great to see updated statuses of people doing wonderful things, but why not put down the phone for a change and update the statuses of our lives by taking time to build meaningful relationships with family, friends, and loved ones? We need to take the media out of social media, because nowadays the only current events we know is what video just went viral and who's keeping up with the Kardashians. No one wants to be knees deep in notifications, but if we just took time out of our day, we can do something and keep up with our feeds, because life is too short to be slaves to our cell phones. So why not start living life instead of posting about it? Now, let's take a selfie.
Ladies, we deserve a standing ovation. Whether you're tall, short, skinny, or carrying a little weight, we must all stand in formation. It brightens my day to see smart, independent women doing what they have to do. Sisters complimenting each other without feeling threatened, and girls uplifting themselves, feeling confident and true. Ladies, as fly as we ought to let it show. Because, right? Because there will always be that one person trying to steal your glow. Don't know why, but they will say, aren't you a little too big to be wearing that? Ooh, girl, that color's not for you. I know a great product that can fix all of that. I'm telling you, one session with my plastic surgeon and you'll look perfect. The comments, the insults, the subtle suggestions, you'll hear them forever. But only you can decide how to make yourself better. So throw away your insecurities, starting from your beautiful, bare face. The tiger marks that cover your thighs. That pouch and the rolls we hide so well. That pimple on your left cheek. Actually, pop that. But keep moving forward. Your laugh, your smile, your eye-catching, show-stopping neck, turning one-of-a-kind style. The scars, the wounds, all the way down to your size 10 shoes. These things that we would change if only we could make us a part of this wonderful thing we call womanhood.
Maria, tonight's a big night, the Stand and Deliver 20th anniversary of the Night of Eloquence. Your foundation, recognized by others, along with others who have contributed to this program. What did this program mean to you tonight?
This was impactful, not only from the fact that PSC&G is a supporter of education and workforce development and the communities we support, but to hear the stories that so deeply impact young people, to know that the program is really instilling skills that are lifelong skills for their future, for employable skills, is so wonderful to hear. And to talk about some really critical social justice issues as well was amazing to hear. So amazing work across the board. And
they're real leaders, aren't they?
They are, absolutely.
To watch more One-on-One with Steve Adubato, find us online and follow us on social media.
Those who fought and the ones that taught. The ones that died because they dared to try and create a world, an environment equal for all. They said, what if, and then I led, and will continue to motivate others to lead. The past was filled with melancholy, but the vibes brought from those positive people parched those feelings. The stifled soul that was once non-essential is now vital. They were now ratified to become regal. Their soul, their body, their human figure. They would not be here if it was not for the persistence held by others. And for that, not only do we thank our heroes, but we commend our survivors. The past will be eroded so the present can be shaped. The American dream, by definition, is a state of personal happiness sought through being an American citizen. And for that, we lead, so that the American dream is guaranteed. Thank you.
Passion, lights, people's faces. One day, I will be famous. I'm gonna be on the TV, mama. People pointing at me, asking for my autograph. It's mind-blowing, isn't it? How I can entertain adults. How I can entertain teens. How I can entertain kids. I will not change my dream. Why? Because superstars don't sparkle, we high beam. Superstars don't sparkle, we gleam. Superstars don't sparkle, we shine bright. Athletes, nerds, cool kids, gangs. None of these cliques call my name. The things you do and the things you say, these things never hurt me anyway. I'm not cool because I don't sag my pants or I'm not in a gang. Well, those same things can make you lame. A suit and tie is good for me because I'm going to be who I want to be. A dark room with no light, this is what helped me shine bright.
Shoot, catch, cross, and toss. These are the things I do with a ball. Do it for my fans and do it for my team. This was always my ultimate dream.
Strides, jumps, steps, leaps. This is what makes me feel complete. I can prance across the floor so gracefully, and trust me, you'll love to see. Every time I move my body, it's like I'm telling you a story, which makes you go in a daze. And I'll simply explain, it's the rhythm my ancestors gave while leading to freedom in such bad days. This talent I speak of, you may not see.
I shine bright. You shine bright.
We shine bright.
As bright as we can be.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 30 years of broadcast excellence. Funding for this edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been provided by these public-spirited organizations, individuals, and associations committed to informing New Jersey citizens about the important issues facing the Garden State. Promotional support provided by Meadowlands Chamber, building connections, driving business growth. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area.
You may not have heard of TAVR. Raj and Sandhya have. It's the minimally invasive alternative to open heart valve replacement. RWJ Barnabas Health is New Jersey's leading TAVR provider, and we continue to perfect it. Patients are often back to their lives in just a few days. Innovative valve replacement surgery. Because you can't be replaced. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.